Welcome, beloved soul. Take a breath with me right here, right now. Let it in slowly, and let it go even slower. Feel that? That's life. That's presence. That's you returning to yourself. In a world that never stops, where speed is worshipped, noise is constant, and motion is mistaken for meaning, there's something revolutionary, sacred, and powerfully transformative about stillness. Stillness isn't weakness. Stillness isn't silence. Stillness is where healing begins. The truth they don't teach you: healing doesn't happen in the hustle. You don't heal by doing more. You don't heal by forcing the next step. You don't heal by fixing everything outside of you. You heal when you turn inward, when you pause the chase, when you come home to yourself. Because your nervous system is not wired for chaos, it's wired for rhythm. Your soul is not fed by distraction, it is fed by presence. When you're always running, fixing, fighting, explaining, you're surviving. But when you breathe, surrender, and get still, you are healing. Stillness is where the pain rises, and that's the point. Here's what most people won't tell you. Stillness will bring things to the surface. The ache you've buried under a schedule. The grief you've masked with productivity. The truth you've avoided by staying busy. But don't run from that discomfort. It's your soul asking to be seen. Healing begins when you finally stop long enough to feel. Feel the old stories. Feel the suppressed emotions. Feel the patterns you're ready to break. Feel the version of you that's begging to be released. Stillness is not an absence of action. It's an invitation to awareness. And awareness is the first step to transformation. Stillness creates space for the divine to move. You've been trying to figure it all out. But stillness is the reminder that your job is not to control everything. Your job is to create space. And in that space, the universe begins to rearrange things for your highest good. Ideas rise in stillness. Answers drop in through silence. Guidance becomes loud when the world gets quiet. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is nothing. Not out of laziness, but out of trust. Stillness says, I don't need to force what's already aligned. Healing energy lives in the sacred pause. When you sit in stillness, your nervous system recalibrates. Your breath becomes your medicine. Your heart starts to speak. Your cells begin to release trauma stored in the body. The science is clear. Stillness lowers cortisol, reduces inflammation, releases suppressed emotion, and activates parasympathetic healing. But beyond the science, stillness is where you meet the sacred. It's where you realize you're not your pain. You're not your past. You're not your pace. You are a soul, eternal, wise, divine. And in stillness, that soul comes alive again. Let go of the guilt around rest. We've been programmed to believe that resting is lazy, that stillness is weakness, that if you're not moving, you're failing. But that's a lie rooted in hustle culture, not in spiritual truth. Even the earth rests. There is winter before the bloom. There is night before the rise. Rest is not an interruption. It's a requirement. Your soul is not asking for more effort. It's asking for more presence. You don't need to do more. You need to be more. Be here. Be whole. Be still. Healing practices in stillness you can start today. Here are sacred tools to bring the medicine of stillness into your daily life. Sit in silence 5 to 10 minutes a day. No music, no mantra. Just your breath and body. Grounding walks in nature. Listen to the trees. Feel your feet. Let the earth stabilize you. Gentle breath work. Inhale through the nose, long exhale through the mouth. Let your breath teach your body to feel safe. Restorative body scans. Lie down and bring awareness to every part of your body. Release tension. Send love. Sacred journaling after stillness. Write down what arose. The insights, the grief, the clarity. Let stillness speak through your pen. You don't need an expensive retreat. You just need a moment. A breath. A willingness to go within. Speak these soul-awakening affirmations with me. Stillness is not empty, it is full of healing. I trust the power of sacred pause. My breath is my anchor. My awareness is my guide. Even when I am still, I am expanding. In stillness, I remember who I truly am. I no longer rush my healing, I honor its timing. You are not falling behind, you are healing through stillness. If you've been exhausted, confused, burned out, let this be your permission to pause. You don't need to prove anything. You don't need to outrun your past. You don't need to keep moving just to feel worthy. You're allowed to stop. You're allowed to breathe. You're allowed to heal. And every time you choose stillness, you choose yourself. This is frequency flow, where we heal through energy, awaken through truth, and return to the rhythm of our soul. So be still. Not because you've given up, but because you're rising differently. And this time, your healing begins with silence. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this message, send to someone you love, like and subscribe. Remember to stay highly favored and shed light wherever you go.